cmpradio.net. It's the station.
What's going on, family? How you feeling today, man? It's your boy Uncle P, and today we have a very I don't know why my phone keeps doing that. All right, anyway, today we have a very good segment for you. We have author Charlene E. Harris sitting here with us today to talk about her book that she wrote, why she wrote it, where it's coming from, where is the energy going, and what she hopes comes from the book. But first, I want to give a huge shout out to our sponsors, ReWorld, KC Electric, and today I got on a hat, right? Good Beard Day, right? So when I got these hats from the good brother, you feel me? So I told him I would wear them. But look, check out the inside of this hat, man. This is good for your hair. I don't know, so this is good. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a whole lot, right? So, but anyway, we're going to get into this interview. Charlene, how are you?
I'm doing wonderful. How are you today?
I am great. Do me a huge favor. Get as close to the microphone as you possibly can, or pull the microphone to you, right? Whichever one works for you, all right? And we're going to talk about this book, right? This book, Hidden Abuse from the Heart of Regret. How thick this book is.
Yes, it is. Very thick.
We were talking earlier. I was like, oh, this is a thick book. I asked her how many chapters.
73.
73 chapters. But I don't want you to see this book and say it's too thick. I want you to see this book and say it has a lot of information in it.
It has a lot of information.
It's a story inside of this, right?
Yes, it is, yes.
And for every story we hear, every story we read, it changes us a little bit. I remember when I was in different places reading different books, I began to believe that I could do all the things that I was reading, right? That's what it does, right? Mm-hmm. Bringing in information in a good way expands your mind.
Yes.
So we're going to have this conversation. We're going to sit here. We're going to talk about her book. Charlene, how are you feeling today?
I'm doing excellent. I'm doing very excellent, yep.
For those who may not know you yet, who is Charlene E. Harris? Oh, author Charlene E. Harris.
Well, Uncle P, I'm an avid writer, as everyone knows. I love to take walks. I'm a mother. I'm a wife. I work with the elderly. I work with a client. I love working with, people and encouraging people. I am an avid reader. And I just love encouraging people. It just gives me joy to encourage people to be their best self.
Absolutely. So what inspired you to write Hidden Abuse from the Heart of Regret?
Well, Hidden Abuse started from a dream that I had. The dream woke me up, literally. Normally when I have dreams, I would just go back to sleep, but this just woke me up out of my sleep, and I just had to write it. I tried to write it in the bedroom, But my husband was asleep, and I didn't want to disturb him, so I went on to the living room. And I started writing from 2:45 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. And as I was writing, the story was just coming alive to me. It's like I could see the people, I could see the pictures, the colors. It was just amazing.
Right. It's something about when God speaks to you.
Yes, it is.
And I think you said it was a dream.
Yes.
Typically, when you wake up, you don't remember your dream.
No, you don't.
You remember this dream.
Yes, I did.
That's how you knew it was God given.
Yes, it was. Right. God given and God inspired.
Yes.
And whenever I think about it, I just always say, to God be the glory, because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even be here. I mean, none of us would be here if it wasn't for him. I mean, he gets the glory out of everything we do. I mean, every breath we breathe, that's him. Everything we do, that's him.
Right.
So he gets all the praise and the glory for wherever he takes this book.
Right. I wake up every morning and I used to post, good morning, be grateful, be thankful, give grace, because your creator isn't finished with you yet. Right. And then, things started to happen in my life where I questioned whether God really had his hand on me. And then I had to think about what was I doing and giving good energy. Right. So, I agree with you 100%, right? When God puts something in your ear, on your hand, on your back, it's heavy, right? And it will be heavy until you begin to explore it. So thank you for exploring this book. Thank you for exploring becoming an author. Is this your first book?
Yes.
This is your first book?
Yes.
Will there be others?
Yes, there will be. I'm working on volume 2 as we speak. Okay. It's the same title, but the subtitle is To the Joy of Reconciliation. To
the joy.
Yes.
Of reconciliation.
Yes.
So in this book, I know you don't want to give it away. I don't want to give everything away, right? But when you say hidden abuse, what do you mean?
Hidden abuse means what happens behind closed door that nobody sees. And then you go out in the public and pretend that everything is good, all smiles and laughter and happiness, when really there's a deep, deep secret that you both are trying to hide.
Okay. Is this book based on personal experiences, research, or stories you've encountered, or just, what God put on you?
It came from what God put in my heart.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. When you think about a person, when they write a book, they usually write it for a particular subgrouping, right?
Right.
Who would be those people? Would it be all of Chester, right? Or
it's for anybody who's an avid reader.
Right.
Anybody who's an avid reader and who loves to see love win out. Because it starts with abuse, but then love overcomes and wins all.
Wow. Yeah, I need to read this book. I definitely need to read this book. What are some forms of abuse that don't get recognized as abuse?
I would say probably verbal, mental. Those would be the top two for me. Because you can verbally abuse somebody, and then you can mentally abuse somebody, and some people just play it off like I'm just telling you the truth, or I'm just putting you in your place.
Right.
But they don't realize they're really hurting you. They're really putting you down. They're really harming your God-given ability, your talent. When they say you can't do something and they constantly tell you can't do it, that puts a defeatist attitude in your mind. And it causes you to even
question yourself.
Yes, it causes you to question yourself and say, okay, well, can I really do this?
Right.
I mean, because I was told for so long when I was younger that I couldn't do certain things or I would never be anything. Wow. I mean, I was told that.
Right.
I overheard a conversation between two adults, and they were comparing me to someone else.
Right.
And then they were saying, well, she's never going to amount to anything. She's never going to do anything. She's never going to be anything. Just look at her. And I took that in.
Right.
And when I took that in, I felt so bad.
Right.
Because it was like, well, dang, they don't even believe in me, so why should I believe
Why
in
should
myself?
I believe in myself?
Exactly.
Doubt.
Yep.
Doubt.
And
that seed of doubt.
Yep.
Right?
That's what it was. They planted that seed of doubt.
And people plant seed of doubts because they doubt themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yep.
And when you hear things when you're younger or when you're older, right? If
Yes.
someone constantly tells you something about yourself that you don't believe is true, but they're pushing it down your throat, you believe it.
Exactly.
And it takes a while before you're able to come out of that.
You have to be.
You gotta separate yourself from that person, right?
Yes.
So if you're in a relationship right now and the person's telling you you ain't gonna be, you ain't never gonna do nothing,
Right.
Step away.
Exactly.
Just step away.
For your own peace of mind.
Please.
For your own peace of mind.
Please.
For your own peace of mind.
Why do you think so many people stay silent about the pain or the hurt that they feel?
I would say probably because they don't want to feel embarrassed. They'll feel embarrassed. You know, it's like, oh well, you know, like if someone hits you, you'll wear sunglasses or you will excuse it. And I believe that's why people stay silent, because they don't want to get their abuser in trouble, really, because of the fact that they know if they say anything, then the abuse is going to be worse than when they're alone or by themselves. So I believe that's why a lot of people stay silent, because they fear more retribution from speaking up.
And that's scary, man. That's scary when you think about, speaking up. Like what happens after you speak up? Like what type of relief do you feel? Because the people that you're speaking up to, they might not believe you.
Exactly.
Right? Or if they do believe you, then they don't like the person that you're still trying to have. I just wanted you to listen to me.
Exactly.
Right? And that becomes hard, right?
It does.
I think there are a lot of people that don't know how to truly listen.
Right.
Without giving advice. And that skews the picture a lot.
Yeah, it does.
You use the word regret. What role does regret play in abuse and healing?
Well, regret will play a huge role, because after you perpetrate the act, then you're regretting it. You're like, oh my gosh, I don't believe I did that. And then you want to apologize for it. And most of the time, they will accept your apology because they try to buy you off with gifts, because they're trying to satisfy their own regret, and they're trying to feel better. And by them not admitting what they've done and not understanding it, then it's just the fact that they. Sometimes they'll regret it, and sometimes they'll just shrug it off like, she deserved it. Right. It's like, she deserved it, or he deserved it. And it's like, what?
Well, for the person that feels the abuse, when you think about regret, can they feel regret too? As
I think most of the time they'll probably feel like guilt or shame, because they think it's their fault.
Right.
They think they caused the abuse. So they don't necessarily feel regret. They feel ashamed and guilt, because they think it's their fault.
Do you touch on that, thinking it's your fault in this book?
I believe one of the characters do.
Okay.
You feel that in the book.
All right. How can hidden abuse impact relationship, careers, or self-worth over time?
Over time, it'll cause you not to be your best self. It'll cause you to look into the lens of, am I good enough?
Am I good enough?
Am I worthy enough? Am I valued enough? Can I do this? Because if you don't see your worth and value, then nobody else is going to see it.
Nobody else. Right.
So you have to see it within yourself. You have to look within yourself. And basically what you have to do is you have to go to God. Right. God is the only one that can validate you.
Boy.
God can validate you. God will heal you. God will restore you. But you have to let him. You have to allow him to heal those hurt places in your heart where you've been abused, to heal your mind, to heal your focus, to heal you, to heal you emotionally, physically, and spiritually. Because we're three, we're three persons. We're emotional, we're spiritual, and we're physical. And we have to allow God to heal all those parts so that we can become whole again.
Whole. When you speak on whole, what barriers make healing harder for people who've gone through hidden abuse?
I would have to say the guilt again, the shame. They don't feel like they are worth anything. They don't feel like they can do anything. They don't feel like nobody loves them. They don't feel like when you're in a relationship and you're in an abusive relationship and the relationship ends, it's like, okay, the abuser will tell you, nobody else is going to love you. It's like, I'm the only one that loves you like this. And they put that seed, they plant that seed again. And before you even heal, you take that into consideration. And it's like, okay, well, I'm just going to close my heart off.
Yes.
I'm going to put a wall around my heart so that I won't get hurt again.
Right.
And I would say that would be that part right there.
Yeah. When we talk about healing and accountability, man, in your experience, what does healing look like for someone coming out of hidden abuse or any abuse, really?
I would say healing would be that they're freer. They're more emotionally healed. They can look at different things through a different lens. Instead of looking at things through a critical lens, they can look at it through a positive lens. Right. They begin to get that light back, because when you're in an abusive relationship and you've been abused for so long, your light tends to dim.
Yes, it does.
But then when you begin to go to God, who is the restorer, and who is the healer, He'll start to heal you, and as He heals you, He'll bring that light back.
Yes, He will.
And you'll start seeing things in a whole new different light. You'll be able to experience things. You'll be able to have the joy that you didn't have before. I mean, because in a book, one of the characters, that was the one that went through hidden abuse, and she had someone to walk her through it. And as the person walked her through it, she started to be able to find her voice. Right. And when she found her voice, the house that once was a house of abuse became a house of joy and peace.
Wow. I got to get into this book. You're gonna make me get into all 74 chapters, man. I'm going to jump in, right? When we speak on accountability, man, what role does accountability play in recovery, both for the harmed and the ones that have done the harm?
Okay, right? Accountability means you have somebody that will keep you honest. It will keep the person that will keep you on your toes. Like if you feel like you're about to do something, you would go to them.
Right.
But in that, you would have to have the person that God chooses as an accountability partner for you. You can't just choose anybody. God has to choose that person, because God placed in that person what the harmed needs, right, and what the healed needs, right, to be able to move on. Come on. So you have to trust God first.
Come on.
You have to trust God first before you choose anyone. But basically, I put it like this: you have to choose God in anything. Everything. You have to choose God first. You have to allow God to walk you through each phase of life, and that's how it is. That's what it is in that book. God is walking with each person in each stage of the book.
So how many different people are in this book?
It's at least 8.
8 people.
It's 8 people and some divine intervention, which I'm not going to go into.
I know you're not. I don't want you to, because I want people to buy this book, man. They can go on Amazon right now, right?
Yes. Amazon.com.
Right. You can go on Amazon, you can get this book, man. I want y'all to get this book. We're going to continue with this interview. Hidden Abuse from the Heart of Regret, man. Author Charlene E. Harris is here with us. I want to speak a little bit about that poem you sent me, man. Right? Before you wrote this book, you sent me a poem. I want to say I still have it. There are times when I look back on it and you sent me this in 2023.
Yep.
Right? July 25th, 2023. We rise together.
Yep.
Life will knock us down, causing us to question God's plan. One thing we must not do is let go of His hand. We must trust that He knows best. As we go through every trial and test, When we are at our weakest, he remains our strength. We must learn to live in peace and harmony, neighbor helping neighbor, friend helping friend, coming together to bring this chaos and violence that's plaguing our city and nation to an end. We must never quit or give into despair, because God is with us and he hears our prayers. Be the change you want to see. It starts with you and me, helping our children grow, be the best of who God created them to be. They are our future, as you can see. We must stop complaining and put our faith in action. We can start by changing our hearts and our minds, but by just being considerate and kind and showing love. We may get knocked down by the waves of life, but by the grace of God, together, we the citizens of Chester will rise, right? Mm-hmm. And I thanked you so much for that, because that was at another point when I was questioning what I was doing. I was questioning who I was questioning a lot of things. Mm-hmm. I think over the last 3 years, I've changed. I've gone from being the person who I was to the person who I want to be, right? And that requires a lot of walking into different rooms and shutting doors and windows and doggy doors and blocking everything. And I thank you. I wanted to thank you in person for that, because very, very rare do people send me something that inspires me, right? That motivates me and has me thinking about my community as much or more than I am already. Right. And I thank you for that, right? And we began to talk, right? Began to talk about your book and what you're doing. And I said, listen, as soon as it drops, hit me up, interview, no charge, come through and talk about what motivates you as an author, as a person, as a God-fearing woman. Yes. What motivates you to continue to see the beauty in Chester, right? Because a lot of people don't see the beauty in Chester. Exactly. A lot of people see the crime and all that stuff, and they be like, oh, no, it's terrible, right? But when we see the beauty in Chester, the beauty has no choice but to rise. Exactly. Right? So I used to say something back in when I first started the radio station. I said, positive people are like groundhogs. Yes. We only pop up when something happens. Negative people are like dogs. They're always around. Oh, wow. Right? So, the groundhog could pop up. The groundhog pops up in the dog sees it, he's going to chase it. Another groundhog could pop up and go do something else, right? So the positive people have to step up. Yes. The positive people have to come out and ask questions. Ask the right questions. Though. Yes. So for this book, I want to say thank you for writing it. Thank you for allowing God to speak to you, to get you to move forward. And everybody, man, go Amazon, get this book, man. Yes, I get it. It's thick. It is. It's a lot of good information in this book, man. It's a nice story from what I've seen so far. If someone watching realizes that they might be experiencing hidden abuse, where do they start to get help, right? I know some people may say, all right, go to the church, but you got to go to the right church. Right. Right? Exactly. How can you instruct them or give them advice on what to do if they're experiencing hidden abuse currently? I would say if they're experiencing hidden abuse, first seek out help from someone that you trust, and be honest with them about what you're dealing with, and allow them to walk with you through your abuse. As with the story, the woman had an accountability partner, as we said before, and she walked with her. She didn't just give her information and drop her. She stayed with her until she found her voice and found her healing. So basically, what you should do: find an accountability partner. First, pray, let God lead you.
and then have that person walk with you through the different steps that you need to take.
Amen. How can families and friends be more supportive without being intrusive? Did you talk about that in your book? Not really.
I'm trying to think. I don't know if I'm. See, I have to read it myself.
Right.
You have to go back and read my. But I think in the book, the family was dealing with issues as well.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, she could lean on her family, but before she could lean on her family, the family had to heal because
Right.
the I don't want to give this
Right.
this story away.
Don't give it up. You just
They
said
need
the
to-
family
yeah,
had to heal
the
before
family
they could help.
the family has to heal
Yes.
in order to get the help that they
Yes.
need,
Yes.
and then
They can help her.
they can help her
Right.
with
How-
that.
People always say patience. Patience is
Right.
key for me.
Yeah.
Right. I know I'm experiencing something. You feel me? And if my family isn't able to help me, I got to find help for myself.
Exactly.
Right.
You do.
So, just stepping away and finding a space, meditate.
Yes.
I've learned that. I'm doing that. Right.
Yep.
Some days I want to stay in the meditation
Exactly.
space because
Right.
I don't want to deal with
Yeah.
people.
Right. You
Right.
don't want to, you don't want to deal with family.
I really don't.
Yeah, because what they'll do, because some family means well,
Right.
but sometimes they can be the most judgmental people.
Boy, family, friends, everybody.
Yes,
Right.
they can be the judgmental people. That's why it's key when you're in situations like hidden abuse or any other situation. First and foremost, you got to go to God. I'm sorry, that's just it. You have to go to God because
Gotta take it to it.
God knew you since you were born. God planned out your life. You're the one that took the detour. He planned out your life. So when you're dealing with judgmental family, judgmental friends, or even yourself, take it to God. He knows you inside and out.
Please.
I mean, Psalms 139 is like, I knew you. So it's like, okay, God, you know me, so I have to come to you. I can't go to family and friends because family and friends, they have limited information.
They do.
They can only give you what they have.
Right.
Whereas if you go to God, He can take you through all your mess and He can heal you. He's the only one that can step in yesterday and heal you.
Right.
Your family can't do that. Your friends can't do that.
Family definitely can't do that. Friends definitely can't do that.
So I mean, you just have to you have to go to God. You have to. I mean, a lot of people are like, well, God ain't helped me with this, so why should I go to Him? That is a defeatist attitude.
It is.
That is a defeatist attitude. You have to have faith. I mean, we walk by faith and not by sight. So most of us are walking around here going by what we see. And when we go by what we see,
We get lost.
we get lost, we get angry, we get confused, we want to hurt people. And it's like, see it from God's perspective.
That's it.
And that's what we have to do. We have to see things from God's perspective.
That's it.
And once we see things from God's perspective, we'll have a better perspective on things. So trust me, I'm learning that myself because there was a time when I was like, okay, writing that book, I got frustrated. I got mad. I got angry. I broke my computer. I threw the phone at my computer because I couldn't find something. So instead of going to God and asking God how to help me,
Right.
I got angry. I was all in my feelings, and I broke my computer.
Come on.
And it was like, oh my gosh, no, I didn't do that.
Yeah, you did.
So then I called my husband and I told him, and he was like, "You what?"
Right.
I said, "I broke my computer." He said, "Well," he said, "Check." He said, "Check and see how much it costs to get fixed." He said, "And let me know." So I let him know, and he was like, he said, "All right." He said, "Well, it's gonna be an expensive lesson." He said, "Just don't do it again."
Please don't do it again.
Because I had all my information for the book, and I was like, oh my gosh. So that was a personal thing for me.
Right.
When I tell people, you got to go to God
You have to.
before your anger gets out of control. Right. And that's what happened. It's like, oh my gosh, I don't believe I did that. But I was like, it was an expensive lesson though, and it's like, okay. So from then on, I was like, okay, God.
You put it down. You put it down. When things frustrate you and things throw you off your rocker, man, you're not supposed to fall. If you do fall, you fall in prayer.
Yes, that's it.
Right? You fall in prayer. I fall on my knees when things upset me, and then I understand my role in it.
Exactly.
You have to take ownership in your role, right?
Yes, you do.
Once you own your role, can't nobody else throw nothing at you.
I know.
Can't nobody else get mad at you.
I
Can't
hear
nobody
you.
else get frustrated with you because I know what I did. But what did you do, right? How are you helping me to
Exactly.
understand who I am,
Right.
right? So take it to God, pray,
Exactly.
please pray, and listen. Look, Christian, Muslim, Jewish, Buddhist, whatever your religion is, take it to God,
Exactly.
right? No one's sitting here saying take it to a church.
Exactly.
Whatever your religion is, right? I have friends who are Christian. I have friends who are Buddhist. I have friends who are Jewish.
Yep.
I personally grew up in every religion.
Yeah.
My father was Catholic. You feel me? My grandmother was African Methodist Episcopal.
Wow.
My uncle was Jewish. You feel
Wow.
me? And I became Muslim. So it was all. Then I have friends who are Buddhists, right?
Right.
So understanding it
Yes.
that it's one God.
God. Yes.
One
yes,
God.
it is.
Yeah, different people are going to call him different things.
Yes.
Different people coming from different places are going to call him different things. Different things happen to those people.
Yes.
But it's the belief in one God.
One God. Yes.
Faith in one God, right? And
Yep.
and we shouldn't be fighting over that. We shouldn't be name calling over that. We're already divided up, right? As Black people, right?
Yes, we are.
And unity is key right now in this world. Everything that we're dealing with,
Yep.
unity is all we have.
Yes, it is.
So if we don't have enough around us, we'll continue to lose. But let's get back into this book.
Okay.
Was writing this book healing for you, challenging, or both?
It was challenging.
Okay.
It was very challenging because of the fact that after I wrote it, I had to figure out the next step. And I had no idea what the next step was.
Right.
I had none. So I went to a women's retreat at our church had a women's retreat. It was on September the 14th of 2024, I want to say. And the last day of the retreat, God woke me up again. He woke me up again. This time it was 3:45. And we went in. He told me where to go. So I went and we had it out. He and I had it out. We actually had it out. And he told me, he said, look, he said, you've been procrastinating too long on this. He said, you got to get this done.
Yeah. I'm
said,
gonna let it go.
He said, you got to get this done.
And if I let it go, it's not gonna go anywhere.
Exactly. Right. So what he was telling me to do, basically he was setting up my team.
Right.
He was setting up the publisher. He was setting up my mentor. He was setting up who I was going to send it to, how I was going to send it to him. So what I did was after that, that was on a Sunday. Excuse me. That Monday, I called. Her name is Nazia, and she's the creator of Ink Your Legacy.
Ink Your Legacy.
Yes, I called her.
I need to know this stuff. For anybody that's trying to be an author, think about it. She's giving you the game plan right now. Right. So go ahead.
I can't pronounce her last name.
Right.
So I just called Nazia.
Ink Your Legacy.
Yeah, they can look up Ink Your Legacy. And I talked. Excuse me. I talked to her, and she felt the frustration in my voice about not being able to get the book where I need to get to. So she called me. She told me, said, look, I'm going to call you on Saturday, and we're going to work everything out. So I called her on Saturday, and she gave me the steps that I needed. And from then on, she's been my mentor through the whole thing. And then from there, she wasn't able to like put it into paragraphs and everything because she had other things on her plate. Right. So she had me. She asked me if I would, if she could send it to a woman named Angie. I think her name is Angie Costa, and she's the creator of 846 Publishing. So I was introduced to her, and from then on, it's like the book just started. Everything just started rolling, and it's all because of my obedience. My obedience that morning to get up at 3:45. Obedience, in this case for me, obedience was the key. Because had I not obeyed and got up on June 18th, had I not obeyed and got up on September 14th, this book wouldn't even have been here.
Right.
If I would have just said, I don't want to do it, it's too hard, it's too challenging, it's frustrating, I don't want to do it, it wouldn't have been here. And I mean, it took like weeks. It took weeks where I was talking to Nazia, and then I was talking to Angie. It took like weeks, and they would put me on the road to what I need to do. They helped me set up my KDP, Kindle Direct Publishing site. They helped me set up digital to digital site where my books can be where people can buy my books. They helped me set up my author page.
Come on.
And I mean, these two women are so phenomenal. I mean, they prayed with me. They encouraged me.
Right.
They listened to me. I mean, even when I was crying to them, they listened to me. You know, they always encouraged me. They was like, okay, you can do this.
Right.
This is who you are.
Right.
This is who you are. You are an author. And before Nadia was telling me that I was an author, I didn't see it.
Right.
I could not see myself as an author. Right. I could not. It's like, okay, I'm just a writer.
Mm-hmm.
But when I got the final draft of the book, and I called Nazia to let her know, she told me, okay, she said, so how do you feel? I said, I feel great. She said, okay, then she said, how do you see yourself? And I had to think about it for a minute. I said, what? How do I see myself? She said, well, from this moment on, you need to see yourself as an author. She said, you need to look in the mirror and say, I'm an author. And I was like, wow. So what I said to them was, I gave the book breath, but they gave it the feet. They gave it the feet. It's like I put with God's help, I put breath into the book, and they gave it the feet, and now look where it is. I'm telling you, it's going to be, to me. I mean, I may be speaking. I don't know.
I just went on Instagram and followed Nazia, so
okay.
Right.
I may be
reach out to her.
I'm gonna just say it like this. I believe this book is gonna be a great seller. It's gonna be a #1 seller. I'm just saying that. I mean, I have confidence in it. I really do, because I would always tell myself that I would be a Pulitzer Prize winning author. And then remember when Oprah Winfrey had her show? My first thought was I'm gonna be on Oprah's couch.
Right.
And God was like, not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. Your time is coming, but just not yet. So now it's like I'm here with you.
Right.
And I have a couple more things that I'm going to I'm not going to say what they are yet, but I have a couple more things that's in the works. Yep,
Absolutely.
that I'm working on. Yep.
There's supposed to be a ton of things that's in the works right now because
Yes, it is.
You have a book.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And you can
Yep.
It's here.
Yes, it is.
Physical copy.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Your work is
Yes,
here.
it is. Yes, it is.
Physical copy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Your heart is here.
Yep.
Physical
Exactly.
copy. So you
Yep.
know the work is already done.
Done. Yep.
You know how simple it is.
Yep.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
You can do it again.
Yep.
And you have plans on doing it again.
Yes, I do. And I said to myself, I was like, God, I'm going to take this as far as you want it. And let me see if I can pull it up, because I wrote a contract.
Mm-hmm.
I wrote a contract to God. Oh, okay. 11/5/25. The contract says, contract with God and myself. I wrote it at 11:47 a.m. With God's help, I'm going to give it my all to bring this novel to the level of greatness that is destined for. Now that was the contract. I wrote to God. It was me and God.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, God, look, you brought me this far, so I know you're going to take it the rest of the way. I just have to be obedient and trust Him and follow the path.
Right. Book signing. Where? When?
It's going to be at Life in Christ on I think I would say time to be announced right now, because
okay.
we have a date and a time, but
Got to make sure it works.
Yeah, well, it's going to, matter of fact, I'll go ahead and say it. It's going to be February 22nd at Life in Christ,
All right.
3012 West 3rd Street, from 12 to 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Send me any flyer that you come up with.
Yep.
Promote it on the radio station. Whatever you want. Right?
I definitely will.
We're family. We've been family.
Thank you.
And
yeah, by the way, speaking of family, my niece, Christine, she said she knows you. She's like, well, tell him I know him. Christine Campbell.
Christine Campbell. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
She told me, she said, tell him.
Tell him whose aunt you are.
Exactly.
Right,
That's what she said.
Right. Tell him whose aunt you are.
Yep, that's her. Mm-hmm. She told me that she called me Wednesday, I think. She called me Wednesday and she said, Tell him that you're my aunt.
Right. Make sure he know who he playing with. No. Yeah, Chris, man, that's my girl. That's my girl. It's our city is so small, right?
Yeah, it is. Yep.
We're literally, we could be a family.
We could. Yep.
Right? We could literally be a family. We
Yes,
could
we
literally
could.
support each other and show each other love and help each other.
Exactly.
We wouldn't need anyone else.
Exactly.
Right? But when greed gets in the way, when status gets in the way, when the first person in line gets in the way, people push each other down. I'm going to read this.
We just have to see the value in each other. That's it.
It's hard to see the value in each other when other people say there's no value.
Right. But
you know what I mean?
Yeah, but see, the thing about it is, once we see it, and once we start to acknowledge it, then nobody can tell us.
Nobody can tell us anything.
Nobody can tell us.
What I think we've done.
But we have to see it within ourselves first. We have to see it within this city.
Yes.
Because trust me, it is value in Chester.
Absolutely.
It's value in Chester.
Absolutely.
You just have to see it. And the thing about it is, you can't badmouth it. You can't join the critics. You have to stand up for your city.
Yes.
You have to represent your city. You have to love your city.
Yes. Ask the right questions.
Exactly.
Not the wrong ones.
Exactly.
Right? I want to thank you for coming through. I got a couple more questions for you. What was the hardest part of putting this story into words?
I would say the hardest part was trying to keep all of the characters together. Trying to remember all the characters and all the different nuances and all the different parts.
Right.
Trying to remember, like when I would write it, it was like, okay, I would stop at a certain point. And when I stopped at a certain point, God would give me the next step. But then I was like, wait a minute.
I didn't finish that.
Yeah, I'm like, but wait. I would say, wait a minute. Okay, you give me the next step, but I have to go back.
Right.
And
make
figure
sure
out
those steps connect to each other.
Exactly, and figure out like, okay, well, who's this person?
Right.
Okay, I had to make sure that all the characters were not transposed. Like one character, I had to make sure. I'll just tell you, I had to make sure the male characters were themselves.
Right.
Because you have, okay, I'm gonna say, I had to make sure that B and R wasn't switched.
Right.
Because it's like B can say something, but then I would have R say it, and it's like no. B has to say it, not R. So that was the key, trying to keep all of the characters straight.
Right.
I mean, the story is phenomenal, but it's just that every time I wrote another part of it, I had to be like, wait a minute, did I switch that character again? Oh, okay, I have to go back. So I just had to make sure everybody flowed in the characters.
So I have two questions, two last questions, and then I'm gonna let you go. Right.
Okay.
What message do you want to leave with someone who's suffering in silence right now?
Find a trusted friend. Find a person that you can talk to. Pray. Ask God for help. Lean on Him. And, just allow Him to heal you.
Right.
I mean, that's all we can do.
That's all we can do.
But you have to find that trusted friend, that confidant, that person that will not go and spill tea about what you're going through.
All over the place.
Right. And sometimes that's really hard to find.
It is.
Because of the fact that some people, they pretend. They put on that facade that, okay, I'm here for you. I'm here. Tell me what's going on with you. And then as soon as you tell them, next thing you know, it's all on Facebook.
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, it's all on Facebook. And it's like, well, I thought you were my friend. Well, I was, but this was too juicy. I had to tell. I was like, what?
You get it, and I understand it, right?
I was like, come on, man. We have to learn how to be, truthful. But we have to learn how to be truthful with each other, but we also have to learn how to keep the confidence.
Respect.
Like if I tell you something in confidence, I need to know that you won't go tell anybody else. That's why it's better to go to God first, because God knows who He can trust. And if He knows who He can trust, then He'll put that person in your life.
Yes, He will.
Because, I've had it where, you know, I tell somebody something, they go back and tell us like, really?
And I just, oh, okay.
It's like, really? It's
I
like,
get it.
I thought you were my friend.
I am your friend.
It's like, I am your friend, but it's like, no
This
buts.
was, I had to tell somebody. I mean, come on.
Yeah, it's like this was too heavy on me. I had to unload it. No, you didn't. You could have unloaded it to God instead of telling somebody else. So now I have this person looking at me sideways because of what you told them. Because I thought I could keep it in confidence, and it's like, oh my gosh,
It gets hard.
it does.
What advice do you have for someone right now trying to write a book?
The advice I would have is first, ask God. Ask God. He'll put it in your heart.
He will.
He'll give you what to write.
Yes.
And once he gives it to you, follow the game plan to the letter. Follow it obediently. Don't skip no steps.
Nothing.
Because if you skip steps, then you're going to have to go back and retrace, and it's going to take
All over
longer.
again, right.
And you need to have a trusted team.
Yes.
You need to have a trusted team around you who will give you the unadulterated truth, that will pray for you, that will encourage you, that will walk beside you, that knows how to pray. You have to have a great team around you.
Yes, you do.
Because he sent me a great team, and I'm proud of the team that I have. One of the members of my team, she did this shirt. Her name is Tiara Walls.
Come on.
She made this shirt. Oh, and you didn't see
Yes,
the back of it.
yeah.
That's the back of the shirt.
What's done in the dark will come to light. Right.
Yep, that's the back of the shirt.
Got something on your shoulder too.
Yep, it says established November 2025.
Come on.
And I have other things.
So will
working on
these
some
shirts
other
be
things.
for sale?
Yeah,
Okay.
they'll be for sale. I just have to talk to her about it. But
Right.
yeah, they'll be for sale.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm working on being for sale.
Yeah.
And what I want to do is I want to give a shout out to my bishop, Pastor Tina, Pastor Eric, and Lady Debbie of Life in Christ. Oh, I did that backwards. It should have been the other way around. But I want to just thank them for their support, their love, their prayers. The Life in Christ church family for their love and their support and their prayers. I couldn't have done any of this without God and without Him placing me in a church family that supported my dream from day one.
Right.
And prayed with me through my dream from day one. And they just loved me. I mean, ever since I started writing, they have always encouraged me, to keep writing and never give up. Even when there were times when
You didn't want to write.
I didn't want to write. I mean, because I did write one story. It was about an elephant with purple spots, and he stood out from the other elephants because they didn't like him because he was different.
Right.
But somehow it got lost. So I don't know what happened to that story.
You don't remember it?
No, I don't. I'm sorry. I don't remember that story. I really don't.
I mean, just sitting there, just saying that right now, an elephant with purple spots, right? And how he stood out because he was different.
Yeah.
How the other elephants ridiculed him and laughed at him. Then there was a mouse that came up to him. Right? It's the little things, and
Right.
that's a good book for
children. Right.
Right?
Yep.
So
I had it.
I need you to pray on that so that comes back to you.
I will.
Because I think when we understand what we're giving to our children as far as understanding life, right?
Right.
We argue, fuss, and fight. We do a lot around our children.
Yes.
And our children are repetitive.
Right. They see.
Right. So they see how
Yes.
you deal with things. They want to deal with things the exact same way.
Yep.
Things go left, things are not right, and then everything blows up, right?
Right.
So if we're not explaining to our children what it's like to be different,
Right.
right? What it's like to hold different air, right? Because everybody
Exactly.
holds different air, right?
they do.
Everybody doesn't hold the same amount of air. What it's like to understand life
Right.
from a different point of view.
You.
You can be a man but be different. You can be
Yes.
a woman and be different. But
Yep.
like I like that. I like that. So I'm gonna charge you right now, and I'm gonna pray that God gives that book back to you.
Yeah, because when I couldn't find that story, to be honest with you, I got angry at God.
Right.
I really did. I got angry at it. I told him, I said, look, don't give me another story.
Why not?
Because I was mad because I was angry at him because I couldn't find this story. I wanted to write this story.
You were supposed to take care of that story though.
Right.
You
I
didn't.
did. Yeah, no, I didn't.
right.
He gave me steward over it, but I got angry at him.
Right.
And it was like, don't give me. I was like, God, I don't want to write nothing else. I'm done. That's it. I don't want nothing else. I don't want to write nothing else.
Take care of your stories better.
And God told me. God was like, look.
Even with this story, you broke the computer.
Yeah.
Almost lost this story.
Exactly. And God was like, okay, I'm gonna let you have your pity party.
Right.
I'm gonna give you time.
Give you time.
I'm gonna give you time to just, to cry and whine
God
and
is
roll
the
around in the
master of all
mud.
patience.
He
Master
is.
of everything.
So he was like, okay, I'm gonna give you time. And then that's when he gave me that. He gave me that book in 2023.
I feel like in my life, and I say it all the time, right? God gave me, when I was born, he gave me a mission. Mm-hmm. I didn't follow it to the T.
Right.
He gives you options.
Yes, he
right?
does.
You walking down this road, you feel me?
Yep.
You're going to go down A, B, or C.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
He's not going to tell you what's going to be down either one of them.
Exactly.
But I want people to understand that after you go down these different roads, and you can run into different options 10 or 20 different times in your life.
Yes.
It's going to end up where it's supposed to end up.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
It might be a shorter road.
Mm-hmm.
It might be a road that's broken with alligators and sharks and everything, and you got to figure out how to get over it, right? Mm-hmm. You got to keep moving forward with your dream.
You do.
Right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And I thank you for having the strength to continue to move forward.
Yep. And I also want to say, I want to give a shout out to my husband because he had patience. He had patience. I mean, because all the calls that I had with nausea, that took away from our time that we were having. Right. So I'm like, God, thank you for a patient husband. Right. And then my daughter, she kept encouraging me too. Mm-hmm. She started me out because she gave me, I think it was for my 40th birthday, she gave me a binder, and it had a Smurf on it, and it had my name, and it had greatness on it. Right. So I'm thinking, okay. I was like, okay.
Right.
And I mean, it's so many people that have walked with me in this journey. On this journey. Right. And I didn't do I don't think I did. I think I did a dedication page, but it wasn't in the book. So what I'm gonna do is I'll probably post that on Facebook, the dedication page. Right. But the dedication page said the road of gratitude, and it started with God, and then it ended with family and friends that have helped me along the way, church members and everybody that helped me, because everybody played a part in this book, from my mother to my aunt to my uncle, because there was my uncle used to always say there was never a time where he didn't see me with a notebook writing something. Right. I mean, because I started writing plays, with my friends. When I used to work at the Word bookstore in Aston, and I wrote a story there that I'm working on that too. So it's just so much that God has placed in me that He's getting. I want to give Him a full return. Absolutely. On His investment. Yes. In what He's doing in me. Come on. Because I'm not doing it myself. I'm not. It's all Him. It's all Him. And this morning, I just sat there, and He was just taking me through my journey in life, and how He kept me every step of the way, from the good times to the bad times, to the in-between times, to the rough times, to the times when I felt nobody cared. And He was there the whole time. Right. Just like the poem with footprints. When you see one set, He was carrying you. He was carrying us. Right. And we have to realize that no matter what you deal with in life, if you let Him, God will carry you.
He will.
But you have to let Him. Though, see, so many times we want to run from God.
What?
God tells us to do something. It's like, I'm out. It's like exit stage right. I don't want to do this. It's hard.
I need you to change who you're hanging with. I need you to change who you're around.
Yes.
I need you to change your environment. Man, I'm not changing my environment.
Exactly.
Crazy. Like, these are my friends. What are you talking about? Like, no, there are more friends on the other side of this door.
Exactly. Yep.
There are better friends on the other side of the door. Not to say that those friends that you left behind aren't good.
Right.
They're just not good enough for you.
Right. And they're just not they're just not who He has
who He picked
for you to walk in this purpose. Because whatever purpose God has you on, He's going to strip you.
Yes, He will.
And He's going to strip away the familiarity.
Yep.
I can't pronounce that word.
I can't pronounce it either. Familiarity.
Yeah, He's going to
say it real quick.
He's going to strip that from you, because of the fact that He has greater things for you than the people that you hang around with. Yes. Because the people that you hang around with, they are not going where God has you, and you can't take them. Just like with Abraham and Lot. Abraham took Lot, and look what happened.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, okay, God, I don't want to be Abraham. I don't want to take Lot.
Right.
I need to go where you telling me to go,
Right.
and be obedient in that. See, so many times we operate in disobedience so many times. And it's like,
It's easy.
man, it is.
Disobedience is easy.
Rebellion and disobedience.
It's
yeah.
easy. It's
yeah.
always easy, right? But doing what he told you to do is hard.
It's hard. Exactly.
Right? It's uncomfortable, right?
Yeah.
And when you're dealing with uncomfortable things, you get mad, you get upset
Yes, you do.
easy, you get triggered easy, and you don't understand why. But
Exactly.
like I say, for everything that God wants you to do, the devil on the other side doesn't want you to get it done. And he look at these friends; they have fun over here. Come on over here, and you go over there and you lose yourself.
Exactly. You do.
Right,
Yep.
and you get lost, and then after you come out of there, you're like, "Wow, why did I do that?" Then you fall down and you pray, and God said, "I told you."
Yep. And see, that's where the regret. That's where the regret comes in at. You regretting what you did. It's like, God, why did I do that? And God's like, I was there. I was right there, telling you not to do it.
Right, but I
But
let
you
you.
know
But I
better.
let you do. I let you do it.
Yeah, it's like you. It's like because you thought you knew better.
God gave us free will.
Yeah, He does, and He won't violate our will.
He will not violate.
He
our
won't
will.
violate it. He'll give us, like you said, He will
Chance
give
after
us
chance.
choices.
Yes, choice after choice.
He'll
chance
give us
after
choices.
chance. Listen, man, your road's coming to an end soon.
Exactly.
You might want to make the right decisions.
Right. Or
And
you
if
gonna fall?
don't-
Or you gonna fall off the cliff?
Easy.
I'm just like I just thank God for saving me and putting me in a position where I can encourage other people to be their best. Because it's I was I was selling my books to some people that I work with, and one lady bought the book and she said, "You know what?" She said, "You inspired me to start writing my book." She said, "I'm 65 years old," and I was like,
Wow.
wow. And then another young lady, she saw the book and she said, "I have to have that book."
Right.
She said, "That title is speaking to me. I have to have that book."
Right.
And I was like, "Okay." I said, "I'll give you one." She said, I don't know. She said, "I don't know what it is." She said, "But that title," she said, "I have to have that book." I was like, "Okay."
This is the book. You can get this book right now on Amazon. February, she'll be doing a book signing. Thank you.
And I do have copies available. I'm for 20.
Yep. She got copies on her. She walking around with copies of the book on her. She signed my book. I don't know if she's going to do the same thing for you, right? But I appreciate you. I truly do. I'm looking forward to the next book. I'm going to get into this one.
Okay.
I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
For getting your dream out. For not allowing things to deter you.
Right.
For keeping your mind, keeping your patience,
Yep.
and keeping your belief in God foremost, number one.
Yes, that's the backbone. That's the backbone of everything I do. It has to be. There's no other way to do it.
This has been the Cultivating Mature Positivity podcast. Anything you want to say before we leave?
I do want to thank everybody for listening. And again, I have books available if you guys are interested.
This is the book. Amazon. Go buy it. Go get it. Go read it. All right? I want to thank author Charlene E. Harris for stopping through and having a conversation with us. We'll be at the book signing.
Okay.
We won't go live, but we'll capture some moments and talk to some people. And I'm whatever you need from me, I'm here.
Okay.
We're family now.
Yep, we are.
All right? So use the radio station the way you want to use the radio station.
Okay.
This is cmpradio.net, man. You already know I'm your host, Uncle P, and I want y'all to have a great day today on purpose, with purpose. Be safe.